Hi, my name is Dr. Louisa and I make child health education videos. When a child who we suspect has cerebral palsy first comes to us, what we want to do is to find out the story in detail. What happened when mom was pregnant? What happened with the delivery process and soon after? Are there any things that can give us a hint as to what may have caused the things that we are seeing? In addition to finding out a cause, we're also trying to ferret out if there are any complications that may be happening as a result of the initial problems that the family has. And we're also trying to find out a little bit about their circumstances so that we figure out if there are any things that are likely to make the management of this child more difficult or easier based on the situation that they are in. So that may include things like if they're living on a third floor and we have difficulty with walking, for example, that would indicate that we need to possibly rethink either the circumstances or the transportation for the child. Then once we've found out the story behind what has been happening, we want to do a thorough examination of the child to try and see what the pattern of movement in this individual child is, as well as if there are any posture issues. The third thing we want to do is to look for associated issues such as hearing problems and visual problems, epilepsy, and intellectual disability. The management of a child who has cerebral palsy involves many different players, although your family practitioner or pediatrician may be the one who is coordinating care. You will likely be working with a rehabilitation team, so that will include a physiotherapist and an occupational therapist, as well as a speech and language therapist and an audiologist. The physiotherapist and the occupational therapist are basically working on physical strength and mobility, as well as your ability to carry out different activities that you would need from day to day, such as walking and eating. The speech and language therapist is helping to manage the feeding and the swallowing of the individual, as well as language development of the individual. And the audiologist is assessing the hearing of the individual and making sure that where appropriate, they are fitted with appropriate hearing aids.